Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Rewind that. It's your girl Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one, when I go live and all that good stuff. Okay, I have my ladies with me: Moochie the Hammer, Pretty Girl Loves Trap Content, and Monique Nicole. Hey, what's up?
Please. Chat.
So, and what's up, everybody in the chat? Big Wolf Status, what's up? Inga, hi, Kendall. And Alion EQ, hi. I don't think I know you unless you changed your name or something. What's up? Welcome. Demarcus Vaughn, Tina, Jeremiah Latumba, aka Canadian Plug. Okay, what's up? Stanley Powell, RD. And Rashonda Greer was here. All right, guys. So I'm hoping that you guys are ready because we had uh, a blast on the last channel, which kind of ran into this one and kind of had us, doing all that stuff. Okay, whatever. So tonight, this is Great Debates with Miss K, and we're gonna be talking about our, scenes that we've talked about before, controversial scenes from Power Book 2, from Raising Canaan, from P Valley, and then I have one question at the end that I'm gonna be asking my people. All right. So here's the thing. I think for one of the questions, I have like three people all feel the same. And I think I'm the only one that is opposed. So I'm going to have to guess, say my piece or whatever. And, that's that. What's up, Mike Conley? Okay. So here we go, guys. So tonight, matter of fact, I'm going to see who I'm going to let go first. Hold on a second. Yeah, so the first one was the first question was and I didn't have it on here. I'm sorry, I didn't write it down. So, do you think Monet was justified in yoking up Diana in Power Book 2 Ghost? Okay, so we talked about this, and I remember this was very controversial. Like, there was a lot of people that were like, "What in the world?" Okay, but I had this picture since I didn't have to go looking for this. You understand? I had it in the corner pocket. Okay. What's up, Lou Rock? All right. So, first up, shoot, I didn't have my little 3 minute, whatever, guys. So many things happened. I didn't get a chance to grab all my things.
So grab all your things and I'm gonna see who's in the chat. All right.
Yeah.
We got Kendall, we got Little Rock, we got
I
Alien
don't think nobody.
EQ. Huh?
One Shot
One
Gaming.
Shot
What's up?
Gaming.
Hold on. Let me go get my phone.
Hey,
Mike
chat.
Connolly. Hey Inga. So we got Demarcus here, Tina, Stanley Powell, RD, Rashandria. Hey Rashandria and so we got a lot of people up in here. Now I'm just gonna explain to you how we doing this tonight. She's gonna put out two topics. It's gonna be pros and cons. The panel is going to be debating, and you have an opportunity to come in here. Click on the link, and you have 3 minutes to to sound off and say what you gotta say and make your point. So if you willing to come in here, the link is gonna be dropped in the chat. Click on the link. Please do not use any profanity. Please refrain from doing that. And everything could be cool. YouTube got some strict guidelines right now, and we trying to stay, in their good graces where we can still have our videos up and they're monetized. So please keep that in mind, people. So okay, all right.
Thank you.
I'll explain the rules, okay?
All right, awesome. So I see Detroit King is in the building because I see he was pissed. It looked like he got pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. It looked like you got pissed off, Detroit King, and you said, "To hell with this. I'm the heck off of this." And listen, I'm not a man, but I understand a little bit of you don't want to be in a position where you feel like, you're the only one speaking for the men or, getting your point across. And I will let you know that hopefully if you come up here, That's not gonna happen. I'm not with all of that. So, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna be siding with everything a man does now. But I'm here for trying to balance it out, which is the reason why I would like some of the fellas to join us. And it doesn't mean that you guys are staying. I'm gonna put the link in the description, and if you have something to say, like you're itching, you want to talk about it so bad, get up in here. Okay, what's up, Candy Love?
3 minutes.
Yes, you got 3 minutes, if that. If it's good, you know what I'm saying. Let me see. I'm just gonna see if I could
Hey,
copy it and then
LSW.
put it in there. I'm gonna put the link in the chat one time. That's for starters. There you have it. All right. So the question is, like I said, was do you think Monet was justified in yoking up Diana in Power Book 2 Ghost? All right. So what's up, RC? All right. So we have Monique, who says yes, and Moochie says no.
Ooh.
So we are going to go head to head right now.
Oh no!
I had to take the look. They give me the
Moochie. Oh no!
Okay, so now let me put the timer on. I want you to.
Who's going first?
Hey, I
Let me put myself on mute. I'll let the youngin go first.
She said she's not ready. I was gonna look at you.
Don't make me go first.
Okay, so you want to go again? Because Pretty Girl said yes also. So Pretty Girl could go, and it could be between you and Pretty Girl, and then me and Monique will go head to head. Doesn't matter to me,
It don't matter.
Look, I had to pick the look.
We can't agree on anything. We family. I ain't tripping.
Nobody's tripping. Go ahead, Pretty Girl. Okay. Tell us why, baby. Tell us why.
I would say yes because this is situational. So we're talking about Monet Tejada and Diana Tejada. Okay. So Diana's always coming out the mouth wrong. Monet she's hella disrespectful. She's not the best mom at all. But in this particular scene, Diana, the kahunas was abundant. Okay. And at the end of the day, what you're not gonna do when Monet Tejada is paying the bills and paying for that Balenciaga backpack is be real stank and talking outside of your face. Okay. There's numerous times when Diana has caused situations to come awry. Her mouth has consistently been the cause of multiple family drama and even has caused some deaths. Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point, talking crazy ain't enough to Diana because she still was doing what she wanted to do. So of course we had to go to the next level and put the hands, the hands that Monet, has been blessed upon with. And, we had to, illustrate that nice, full set she got earlier that day and really just pressed upon that chinny chin chin of Diana. Okay. So if Diana was in a situation and she was independent, shout out to Lil Bootsy, he spelled it out for y'all. If that was the case, we had to reassess some situations. But at the end of the day, Diana was in no position to be talking smooth crap to Monet Tejada. Okay. And at the end of the day, you know your mama, and you know your mama crazy. And you can't be playing around like she over here, Mary Poppins and whatnot. Okay. the pop. All right, but she ain't Mary Poppins.
Right. Okay, now Moochie,
that was excellent.
No, let me just say, hold on, Mooch. Let me just say real quick that Moochie is just taking the stance of the opposer. So she's just gotta dig deep for the opposing. She doesn't believe in.
This is the cards that was dealt to me tonight, y'all.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on the opposite end of this. And I do feel like she was justified because she was getting her poppy out. She was getting her poppy out. And she knew something was kind of crazy with her mother because she knew her mother was having an affair. and she wanted her dad to come home. She wanted her dad to come home. She felt like Monet was running this business kind of reckless. And she figured once her dad comes back, everything would be back in order, back in line, and her mother would have to fall back.
Okay. So for the yes, you said Monique, you said no, right? You said yes. You said yes.
So not only was Diana talking reckless, but an innocent man was killed. Okay, and she had a slick response talking about that's not my fault. I didn't tell you to kill.
I didn't tell you to do that.
Yeah, and then that's what she yoked her.
Yes.
I didn't tell you to do all that. Well, little girl, you got yoked up.
Right.
It was the talking reckless. It was being smart, and then someone innocent got hurt behind her actions, and she acted real nonchalant behind that. So I felt like with those components, she deserved to get yoked up in that moment. Even though Monet be wrong a lot of the time and she be hard on the kids, in this moment, Diana deserved it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we didn't have enough opposing, so I can't even say
called her
nothing.
a smart mouth heifer.
Yeah. I can't even say that. I mean, that's exactly what I was gonna say, Monique. I forgot we were on the same page. I was saying we was gonna go head to head. We're not, because I agree.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. Yeah, it's not. I mean, I'm just like, yeah. The only person that'll probably oppose us is Lamont, because you can't put your hands on baby girl. Like, can't put your hands on baby girl. Baby girls could do no wrong. Absolutely, she had lives destroyed and taken, innocent lives, because she was meddling and did not stay in a child's place. And that's the bottom freaking line, huh?
I said, we are selling drugs. You got to be careful.
Yes, exactly. Now, this one here is probably a little more controversial because it's not two females. It's a man and a woman. So this is way more controversial, I think. So the next question is, do you think Marvin should get a pass for blacking out on Jukebox? Look at him thinking, oh gosh, why did I do that? All right.
Sorry. Huh? I miss him. Sorry, I miss Raising Canaan, but I miss him.
I know, me too.
That's my favorite spinoff, just so y'all know.
Right. Yeah, me too. All right, so here we go. So we have Monique with the no, and again, Moochie with the yes. So we're going to try this again. Moochie, can you please go first and tell me why he should get a pass?
Spitting is the nastiest thing in the world. Yeah, she spat on her father. I don't think I would live to see another day if I did that to my dad.
Right.
I feel like he blacked out. He blacked out and lost it. And she was kind of hitting him like she was throwing them balls like, she's a dude too. And I think because of the way things happen, it got out of hand. And you could see that he knows he made a mistake when it happened. And he did apologize about it. But I feel like it should have been done sooner. But other than that, I understand I feel like he should get a pass because the way he lost his temper. He did catch himself, but it was like things had already happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Monique.
I forgot about the spitting part.
Yeah, it started that way.
That's how it started. That's what made him. That's what set him off.
That's what made him pop off. Yeah. It's tough. I said yes, but because of the spitting part, that makes my answer a little bit more conflicted. I still think he crossed the line though, because he almost killed her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He choked her out. So a few more seconds and that could have been it. So I'm still gonna say yes, he took it too far, but I don't know. I can see the other side as well. I'll say that.
Right. Okay. You one shot. Stop playing around. Talk about some my young men in here. What would y'all do if one, you find out your daughter is a Lebanese, and two, she spits on you? Y'all would yoke up y'all daughters too. Okay, whatever.
All right, look, why don't you come on and talk to us one
Okay,
shot?
so here it is. Now we got Pretty Girl for the no. No passes. Tell him why he gets no pass, baby.
All right. So, one, about the spitting. Yes, it was disgusting. But at the end of the day, I'm sure he has wiped multiple SHIs off her behind as a baby. Okay. So, your child's bodily fluids is a little different than the stranger's bodily fluids. I feel like as a parent. Okay. It's still nasty nonetheless, but it's I feel like it's a little different when it's, your child. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying it's right at all. But he did a lot. Okay, he destroyed her room, destroyed monumental, like things that were very valuable to her, that was irreplaceable. Just finding out her sexual orientation. That is a lot, because at the end of the day, a parent to a child, that's their first representation on how you're supposed to be treated in the world. So if a man is going to beat you and your father nonetheless, that can shape the rest of her life in terms of how she feels she should be handled and dealt with and treated by a man or another person. So, that can really shape a person. And he didn't just beat her. Like we said, he almost damn near killed her. Okay. And she didn't, sit on his dog or harm somebody. Find out she is another, is attracted to women.
Is a Lebanese.
And regardless of how people feel about it, I feel like that's honestly something that just comes with the territory. I don't feel like it's necessarily a choice. So I would not be, he's old school. I understand that is still no excuse. At the end of the day, her mother is gone, so you have to act accordingly. You have to really realize you got multiple hats and more responsibility because you don't have that other party there with you, to balance the situation. Now, even if she spat on you, all right, cool, Raquel, I'm gonna need you to hand this home. You know what I'm saying? Make it a little bit of an even playing field by bringing another woman into the situation. Because Marvin, he's known to murder men, and I'm sure he's beaten up plenty. So that was a lot. So I love Marvin. I'm glad they're in a better path, but yeah, that was excessive.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Thank you very much. So for me, as the opposing, I say that he should get a pass because there's something about your child putting their hands on you. Now, I haven't had it done, thank God. I feel like there was one time where I thought my son was trying and I almost lost it, okay? It's just something about your child doing it. It will make you like these are the people that you love most in the world, but you will be ready to end them. That's the crazy, because it's like, after everything I do for you, are you kidding me?
You gonna raise your hand?
Yes, it's a crazy feeling. It really is. It's a crazy feeling. She spat on him. First of all, let's talk about the coolness. Y'all may not think that him slapping her, some of y'all may not think that slapping her was a cool reaction. It was actually mild, because he slapped her across, almost made her land somewhere across, but that was it. It's not like he was going after her and was about to just wail on her. That was a reaction like, I know you ain't just smack. I know you ain't just. Some people would probably do more than that from being spat on, but she couldn't handle it, and she decides, you know what? I'm a nigga, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fight my father like I'm one. I'm gonna go toe to toe with him, blow for blow, like I'm a dude, and I'm going to be punching at him, kicking at his balls, all kinds of stuff.
She did do that.
And that's what she did. And the thing about it is he wasn't trying to rough her up the whole time. He kept pushing her down. You better you stop. She
Yeah.
kept swinging on him. And that's when he finally said, you know what? I'm going to yoke you up. And I'm not saying it was right. That was the blackout moment. So that's why I say he gets the pass, because she kept at it.
Yep.
She was really trying to like pull some
She's
skin
trying
off.
to hurt him.
She was trying to hurt him. Okay. And if your child is trying to hurt you, at the end of the day, what you going to do? Man, female, I don't, what you going to do? Your child trying to hurt you.
But do you think, because, you know, I understand we have two different sexes, that doesn't mean anything, but do you feel like Jukebox genuinely had a physical advantage on Marvin? Like, could she have whooped Marvin?
No, but the thing is, he kept trying to stop her and like, calm down, push her on the bed. She's kicking, she's wilding out. He kept trying to stop her. It's not like he was like, yo, bow, like going blow for blow with her. He wasn't doing that. And the thing that finally stopped her and calmed her down, unfortunately, guys, was the choke out. And like I said, I don't agree with it. But you could tell, like, he came out of himself.
He came out of his senses.
And then he came to when he realized, like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? So I know it's hard, and I know this is controversial. I understand, but that's why somebody else needed to be there, because this kind of stuff can really happen in real life. You know, it happens in my family. I'm not gonna let you know too daggone much, but thank God the mother was there, because it was about to go down. Right? And that's all I know. I'm talking about a father and a daughter situation. Thank God the mother was there. The jaw would have been broken because somebody swung on their father. Punched him in the face. Your daughter punches you in your face? Ooh. I don't think you're carrying that it's your daughter. I mean, some men, I saw RC, he said, I'll never hit my daughter, you know, stuff like that. Some people are like that, and that's fine. I feel
like if you know your capability, if you know you have an anger issue, one. Also, in terms of the dynamic, I feel that you're a grown adult and this is a child. Their brain is not fully developed. They're emotional. So I feel like at the end of the day, also to my defense, and this is based on my defense, debating the situation. Sometimes, not saying you have to take the high road, but you have to figure out other ways to handle the situation, especially when you're dealing with your daughter and you popping off based on that situation. Now, if it was other situations, I understand, but the issue is her sexuality, and you know, based on that, I feel like as an adult, you need to know how to handle certain situations a little differently.
Well, he didn't hit her when he found out that she was Lebanese. He didn't hit her.
He destroyed stuff in her room, though.
Yeah, and that caused her reaction is a domino.
He stepped on that tape, which was very horrible.
Yeah, that was the thing that set her off.
He stepped on the tape, which I did not think that was right at all. And yes, you know, I guess at this time I wasn't really seeing that Marvin had anger issues. I think they kind of really played on that more so the following season. I didn't really see it that much, but whatever. But I still feel like for his daughter, he held his composure as much as he could. But you know, let me see the support game. It says, no, it's wrong for Marvin to hit his daughter, but do you condone spitting in someone's face? I think it's wrong on both sides. Yeah, it was wrong on both sides. Somebody definitely needs to be there, but between both of them, so that they could have just like stopped this whole thing. It was a shame that that both of them were there alone, that this thing carried on like that.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. Let's say if he would have stopped it, or she would have came, if that whole hit situation would have happened when she hit him and he called Rock to handle his light work, would y'all have been for that?
I would have been for it, but what Rock have done, I think she would have taken his side. I don't think she would have did anything for him.
She would have taken her side?
Taking her side, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
No, I just wanted to know. I figured she would probably talk to her and take her. I don't think she would come near to hit her, though.
Yeah, no.
I think she would have been like, let me talk to you.
Mm-hmm. And she would have said something.
She's already accepted it.
She would have said something about him. She would have said something bad about him. She's the one that's been putting poison in her ear about her father, too. Eliana says, as a father, no, you will get your butt beat. You just don't spit or hit your mom or dad ever. Exactly. I don't agree. I mean, you know, and look, for somebody that had anger issues in this situation, I don't feel like he really showed that he had anger issues. I don't know. That's just my opinion. From the start,
Mm-hmm.
that's a reaction. If a child is spitting in my face, yeah, you're definitely getting smacked. That's that's a reflex, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay. Well, that's pretty much that. That was pretty good, guys. All good points. I knew that was controversial. Woo, it's heat inside my chest right now. That's how controversial it is. Wait, let me ask somebody. I have a guest. Come here. Oh my gosh, Nan.
Oh my
Do you
gosh.
remember?
What you mean? Oh my gosh.
I know.
Hey,
Oh my
family,
gosh.
what's up? How we doing?
What you mean? Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I don't want to be long. I got places to be. Let's
Boy,
go.
it's too late. I don't
No,
like
you
to-
didn't.
Anyway, so do you think that Marvin should get a pass for? Oh, he didn't watch he don't
Who's
watch
Marvin?
this. See, look who's
Oh,
Marvin.
he's like, who's Marvin? Ooh, look.
I forgot about that. He doesn't even watch. I can't stand them. They don't watch Raising Canaan. They are so corny. She said it's just her dad smacked her for spitting on her.
Good.
He said good. Wow. Okay. Enough said, folks.
Okay, how dare you not make your kids watch Raising Canaan?
I
What's your parenting skills? Make your kids watch that good television.
I don't know. I tried to get them. I tried. They're not. I don't know what's wrong. I think it's because they can't relate.
That's what I was thinking. It's a period.
Yeah, it's the 90s and all that. They're looking at it like it's corny. I'm like, bro, you don't understand. This is the best.
Look, all she had to do was send a text message. Look, that wasn't even out there.
Okay, real quick, Mooch, I'll be back. I gotta cover
All right,
my
let me go
children.
and see what the chat is
See
saying,
what they're
y'all.
talking about.
Okay, Gemini Don, what's up? He said it's a combination of Marvin apologized to Jukebox and vice versa. And what Kenya did to Jukebox made them reconnect as a father and daughter. Definitely. But we didn't get to the apology yet. We was just talking about the whole spit and the smack scene. Why did she spit? Cause I want to say that was when he stepped on the tape. That's when she lost it.
Yeah.
And he was trying to restrain her or something, and things went left. If Jukebox would have spat on Raquel would have yoked Jukebox up. Plus, Jukebox was scared of Raquel Thomas. Yes. What happened with Marvin wasn't intentional, but with Kenya, she did it. She did it to him as a church member. She was foul.
That was really foul.
She was foul with them hitting her with that ruler and all of that stuff. Okay. That's true, but once he destroyed the videotape, things escalated from there. Both were wrong for doing what they did. All right. As a father, you will get your butt beat, but you don't need to spit or hit your mom or dad ever. Y'all, I don't think I would have seen the light of day if I would have spat on my mother, because she'd be ready to duke it out with you.
I feel like I tried that once, but I don't know what happened after that. So
yeah,
maybe
you probably got knocked out.
Yeah,
that's why you don't remember.
Like something part of me, like I feel like I tried something.
Let me find out you got dropped and now you got amnesia.
That's what I'm thinking. Like I don't remember the situation, so
maybe you got the whole. You got the whole incident smacked out of you.
Oh no, because I think my mom slapped me. And I think she kind of, she kind of didn't want, like, girl, what the fuck you about to do? Because I'm like, hold up, woman, you slapping me. Like,
what you was trying to stop her? Like you caught her hand?
No, she stopped me because I was going to hit her back.
Yeah, because she caught your hand.
I was like a teenager. I can't remember what the situation was, but I feel like because it was my reaction, like, because I feel like she just slapped me, like, I forgot who the fuck, sorry.
I never heard you say the F word.
It gets passionate, child. Yes.
Woo! I forgot who she was for a minute. Sorry, y'all.
It's all right.
Ooh, that's something I would do, Lord.
Oh my gosh. Listen, guys. Now here's the thing, and this is not a question that I thought of, but I'm thinking of it right now. So you could just say what you have to. I'm gonna go around the table. So what do you think is worse? Ooh, I should have did this one instead. What Kenya did to her about the being the Lebanese, or what Marvin did?
Kenya was the worst to me.
Explain yourself.
Yeah. Marvin's approach was messed up, but Kenya, she did some kind of sneak attack crap.
I think what Kenya did was affects you emotionally.
Yeah, she's traumatized because of that.
Yeah. What you think, pretty girl?
Yeah, it was psychological. It was spiritual. Yeah. Like physical is bad, but I feel like when you start going in my head, like that's especially if you wasn't even there.
Right.
Like it's a whole nother level.
Oh yeah, that makes it 10 times worse. Yeah. What about you, Mo?
Yeah, everything y'all said. Everything. Yeah. That was worse. That was definitely worse.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys. So let's get into our next one. Detroit Kings, where are you? Because I need you up here for this one. Okay. I'm sorry. We need a man's perspective. Because
you've been summoned.
It is what it is. Okay. Now we talked about this too. Now this is from BMF. We talked about this too, but we can talk about it again. All right.
Chuck and Lucille.
Mike Conley said that was a whole deceptive plan. Yes, it was. Okay, so here is this question. This is from BMF, guys. Should Lucille have just gotten even with Charles or continued with the divorce? So clap back or divorce. All right. So we have everybody pretty much is unanimous. So I'm gonna have to be the one to break it up. All right. We have Monique says divorce, PG says divorce, Moochie says divorce. And I think divorce too, but I'm gonna be the one to say clap back. I need a volunteer for clap back. One of y'all three got a volunteer for clap back.
Okay, so I'll go for clap back.
Okay. So Monique and Moochie. I'm gonna start with you, Mo. Tell me why just divorce.
I don't even have much to say. I just think divorce would be the better option versus you trying to cheat back and start a whole nother situation, and then he find out and then he go crazy and it makes it worse and more drama. And if she does not want to work it out, then she's gonna get divorced, and there's nothing nobody can say or do about it. So
we gonna clap back and we gonna clap. Oh, look, Tamika said clap back and divorce. What? I
lick back.
Okay. I love it. All right, Mooch, go ahead.
So listen, if she would have clapped back, that means she would have been with Pastor Swift.
Oh gosh.
Because Pastor Swift wouldn't have went half on the check. So he would have split that down the middle.
Right in the middle.
Getting in the middle. So Charles would have split him in two.
Charles would have went ham turkey.
I feel like she did kind of clap back when she did her whole little remake. When she did her came out with that haircut.
Yeah.
And you know the flyness
and the new clothes.
The makeover, that was her clap back right there. Right. Because he was looking like, who this lady? And this lady is white when she turned around. So that's all you had to do was jazz that up, and you wouldn't have been down the block with Mabel fixing her cabinets and laying pipe.
One shot said Mr. Charles, aka Quick Pumper, definitely deserved the clap back. We gonna clap back. We gonna clap back. Okay. Pretty girl, tell me why we're getting a divorce.
Well, according to Sir Eddie Kane Jr. in One Shot Gaming, 2 wrongs don't make it right. Okay. But tonight, okay. So divorce is enough for this. Because at the end of the day, she was unhappy. Okay, we have financial issues, which led into the sexual issue. So even if she would try to forgive him for the infidelity, they still broke, and she's still unhappy. So I feel like at the end of the day, she just wasn't going to be satisfied. And then you didn't just cheat on me with a stranger.
Oh yeah.
You cheat on me with my homegirl. So not only you destroyed our relationship, you destroyed my friendship. And I ain't got much friends in the first darn place. So you over here with my homie, and then you wasn't even the one to end the affair. The homie ended the affair. So you would have still been cheating if you was performing right.
That's a fact.
And so in between the financial thing, and I knew it was going to be some type of power struggle with the sons coming up financially and Charles feeling the way. It was still too many variables that was going to leave this marriage in the ruins. So that's why I feel like she should just divorce, because Lucille, I mean, I know she a forgiving woman. She sat there and prayed with Lamar at the door to save her life. But I don't know if she would have been able to, throw that thing in the circle with Charles after knowing that Mabel was over there with the Tiggle Bitties and the baby oil with that same man. I don't know. I'm just saying divorce. What did Tay Dick said? My divorce.
Okay, well, here's my theme. Okay, you have said so many wonderful points, but we gonna clap back. We gonna clap back. We gonna clap back. Okay, listen. I like what Tamika said most of all. We gonna clap back and divorce, like especially with them, right? The fact that they had issues and she wasn't happy anyway. It was kind of like, I'm holding on to you because there's really no real reason to divorce you because you didn't betray me or nothing like that. But when you add in the mix, like kind of earlier what we were talking about on Moochie's channel, it depends on what the marriage was before, what the relationship was like before. Should it be the end of the relationship if somebody cheats? Not all the time. It definitely depends. This situation was a situation where it's like, okay, you're not happy already, but you screwed up now because you done cheated. So yes, it's like, okay, we definitely get a divorce. But for a ninja to feel what you felt is sweet. And I think that they need to feel it every now and then because they be acting like they just want you to get over it. And you see Charles, he was just like, come on, we can work it out. And all of it thinking that it was okay. Look what he did. He came to her after the hotel situation, just like Pretty Girl said, right? Mm-hmm. After Mabel was the one that said, I can't do this no more. Then he goes and joins his wife. So he neglected being with his wife to be with her at the Krusty Hotel, the Krusty Inn. And then when she rejected him, he went to his wife. No, you need a clap back for that. And guess what? The purpose of a clap back, it is more so for the person to find out. But let me tell you what the worst clap back is. And I'm not talking out of experience, guys. Just want to let you know. I think the worst clap back is when a woman claps back and her man thinks that she forgave him and is just this wonderful woman. He praises her for the rest of their lives and all of it, not knowing that she done clapped back. It's kind of like what happened in Best Man. He didn't know that Mia clapped back until years later. He over there thinking that the stuff curved to his joint and everything. No, it don't, baby. No, it don't. That broke him.
Yep.
But you know what? It served him right. She was going to take that to the freaking grave, but Harper had a big old mouth. Okay. So that's my point. Clap back, let a ninja feel it, and then be out.
I feel like, honestly, no, this is the debate, right? I feel like, from my point of view, I feel like let's say she clapped back and, he realized and they divorced. All right, cool. He's going to mourn the relationship. But I feel like that man will feel so much more worse knowing this wife was 100% completely good to him. And I feel like he's going to feel more guilty. Like, dang, like I really screwed this over because we know they're going to miss that marriage and that relationship and know they effed up. Now, if he knows she cheated, in his mind, he's going to justify being okay with the relationship ending. He's like, well, she was, she went out and did what she didn't do. I feel like it's going to hurt the man much more if she really just stayed 100 to her true self. And a woman, a God-fearing woman like Lucille, I don't know if she can take that to the grave if she stayed, clapped back and stayed. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
it would have ate at her, and it really wouldn't do much any justice because we sometimes cheat out of proximity, which Charles did. And she, of course, would go into the pastor's arms. And then we know that wouldn't last long because he was out there, swaying and sermoning and whatnot. So, that would have caused a whole dramatic situation. So I feel like, clapping back just wouldn't be right for Lucille.
Not
just
for her, no.
her demeanor. Yeah.
Not for her, but I think I'm talking in general. That's probably my issue.
Okay.
My issue is probably like I'm making it a general thing, but when you put it to them specifically, yeah, it probably wouldn't have been the best thing for her. She was pretty much done and over with it anyway. So it's like he gave her an out pretty much, But yeah, that was the out. But I think that's pretty much that. Anybody have any last things to say? Moochie Mo? Moochie Mo?
Moochie Mo.
Like I said, if she would have did it, would he have been hurt?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He would have been what?
Like I feel like he would have went after Pastor Swift if it was him.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
it would have been right.
for
Yes.
sure.
Okay, so Candy Love says, I'll never let his A's know what I got going on. I'll be the quiet church wife with a new wardrobe and paying his A's dust all the way to divorce court. That's right, girl. Don't let him know. We going to divorce court and I'm got my little boo thing on the side. Bye. Make him feel stupid. He will feel dumb. Look how he was feeling like Moochie said when she was getting herself together with her little asymmetrical haircut and all whatever was going on. It was, listen, he was feeling bad. He was looking stupid and feeling bad. Okay. The best thing about when a dude does these things is the best thing is probably the leaving part because they ain't never be able to hit that again. You can't call this woman your wife, your nothing, because that's however many years, 20 years, 19 years they had down the drain. And you say, but that don't mean he was going to get with her by going to the strip club. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's somebody else's comment. All right. Okay, guys. So I think that was pretty much. No, we're not. No, we are not done. The next question, I thought we was going into like the last little question, which is so small, but whatever. It's something cute, and I'm gonna share the story to you. I'm gonna share it to you why I talked about this. So we're jumping over to the Pynk, guys. P Valley. All right. Of course, we talked about this. This was another controversial issue, and it had fans divided, child. Okay. Was Autumn Night right for taking 85% ownership of the Pynk? Okay. We got Mo with the no, PG with the no, but she can go either way. Okay. And Moochie says no. All right. So since we have 3 no's, we can get somebody to justify with the yes. And I'm a no as well. So I don't know how I'm gonna justify
in the middle.
I mean, guys, do y'all want to see something different?
What?
Y'all know how much I cannot stand Autumn Night. Do you want to see me defend this heifer?
Well,
I can defend her. Yeah, I was defending her during the season. So
Yeah,
I don't want to defend her, but I
don't
can.
want to defend her.
No, let Pretty Girl do it.
Pretty Girl, but I would have to do it as well because you're a no and Moochie is a no, unless one of y'all want to volunteer. Because I would love to continue to throw the hate on this girl because I can't stand her. But you know what? For the sake of fun, me and PG, we gonna tag team on y'all here tonight. Monique, Moochie, actually, starting with you, tell us why she was wrong for this. Okay.
She was wrong because look, they took her in. She didn't have a pot to pee in, a window to throw it out of, and the window that she did have had dirty newspaper on it.
Right.
So she didn't have nothing, and they looked out for her. And then her and Mercedes went and got all of this money, switching up these IDs, and if it wasn't for Mercedes helping her, she wouldn't have been able to purchase the business.
Right.
So this is why I say no, she didn't have a right to have that business like that. I think she did them dirty, just like she probably did those frat boys in the last town. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay. Go ahead.
Well,
basically,
Pretty Girl.
Sorry.
See, what y'all don't understand about Autumn Night? She is a businesswoman, okay? And at the end of the day, when that auction date and time was set, the Pynk was open to anybody to purchase, okay? So at the end of the day, she didn't owe nobody nothing, okay? She gave, Uncle Clifford 50%, 15%, which is more than 0%, okay? So at the end of the day, she did have another offering because she could have just completely took 100% of the business, because at the end of the day, yes, Mercedes did help, but she paid Mercedes. Mercedes was paid for her services. She was able to assist her with her dance club. Okay, so it wasn't just, charity, in terms of the assistance she was getting. Autumn Night did not owe anybody nothing because she was a stranger. Okay, if they didn't want to be around her, they should have said stranger danger. So she's a businesswoman. If anybody would have rolled up in there that lacked the melanin and would have purchased that business, they wouldn't have gave Uncle Clifford not a cent of that business, okay? And he also, was able to work in the business. He didn't just give 15%. He still was able to, have some leverage and some leeway in terms of the decision making of the business. So therefore, I feel like she wasn't completely wrong with, giving the 15, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good argument.
All right, now go ahead, Mo. Tell us why, baby. Why is she wrong?
Yeah, I don't really have too much to say. Moochie kind of said what I was gonna say. So,
now
I just think she was wrong. She took advantage of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like at first, I felt like it was genuine when she tried to help them out, but then things started happening, and I saw her true colors, and it looks like it was more on a sneaky thing, like she was plotting basically. It just came off a little selfish to me as well. Her true intentions were selfish, I think. But yeah.
It's so hard, guys.
Why don't you give us both?
So painful for you.
What you say?
It seems so painful for you.
It is so painful. It's so hard, child. Especially when people up in here talking about some Autumn. Tina, why, Tina? She said Autumn was right because if the shoe was on the other foot, they would have did the same. Where?
How?
Where, mama? You ain't see how the Pynk get down they family. But listen, I'ma try. Woo! I'ma try. Okay? Aries in his building. What up, Candy Love? Big Wolf Status. Jeremiah, where you at? I know you in here. Anyway, so guys, this heifer, I mean, Autumn Night.
Come on. You're on the same loyalty now.
Autumn Night done been through a lot. Okay, she done had trauma with Montavious, and at the end of the day, she doesn't know Uncle Clifford in them, and this was her chance to say, you know what, I'm going to make sure that I get the life that I want. I got away from this man, and I'm gonna continue. Once I get my money, I'm going to do what I can. She did the 85%. Because she figured that was the quickest way to get her money back that she put down so she could be out. Okay? And again, she didn't come from family, so she don't know about no family ties. She don't know about no kumbaya. She don't know about no, trying to spread the love and be all sisterly and be good to people. She doesn't understand that language. That's not her love language. She probably don't even have a love language. And when I say this, I'm not picking on her. I'm telling you, this is the product of her environment that she had. The lady taught her to keep the lady that she was with, one of the ladies that she was with taught her, keep a bag packed. And you know what that meant? You ain't staying here, heifer, because if you do anything wrong, if you blink wrong, you're out of here. Okay, so that's why she was always on the run. That's why she said, if I have 85%, I get I have most of the control, and I get my money faster. Because why? Uncle Clifford ain't good with money, and he probably gonna take forever to pay me. Woo! Did I do it?
You did a great job. That was excellent. That was so good, Miss K. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, you had me nervous. Oh, she got through it.
You got it. You said some really good points.
My ears.
I thought it was going to be better for
some
you.
holy water on yourself. Like, yes.
I did it. The team, yes, Tina, I did it. The team Autumn Nights will be proud of me. Yay. Oh my goodness. And guess what? We were supposed to have a whole picture up here, child. I was so captivated and heartbroken by what I had to do. That I forgot. Now look how Uncle Clifford is looking at her like, girl.
That's when they was going back and forth 50%.
Yeah. It was terrible. All right, guys.
He would have been with grandma at the house.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Okay, so here we go. Now this is the last one. I don't know if did anybody want to say anything last remarks about this situation right here with this chick in the pink, okay? And what she did.
She did them dirty.
Mm-hmm.
She allowed them to stay employed, I feel, because if it was left to Uncle Clifford and his poor money management skills, 11 people would have been out of a job. No lemon pepper wings for another 50 miles, people. So
50 lim time. Okay. Thank you to Marcus for the super chat. What was worse, Autumn Night or Mayor Bishop Patrice Woodbine? Autumn Night.
Worst.
Who was the worst, Autumn Night or Patrice?
Look what she did. Look at what she did to her daughter.
Well,
Right.
I'm turning that into a church.
No,
Yeah,
Autumn Night. She did
foul.
that, but those are like isolated incidents compared to like that's a mother-daughter situation. She did dirty like everybody. The Pynk was a home to everybody.
Oh yeah, she did do them
and
dirty.
she just took away, like she was basically about to take away like work for chicks, or we not work, but this little kind of second home for folks and all of that crap. Candy Love said Miss K sounded like Madam Moonlight tonight. She coming out, child. You know how it is sometimes. You can't help it. Okay, now let me read the last question, guys, and then we're going to be getting out of here. Sometimes, I think sometimes this is a little too late for debates because people be getting tired.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm yawning a little bit.
No, I'm reading the energy, baby.
I'm hanging.
I see you, Moochie. I'm reading the energy from Monique, though. She's looking tired. Okay, guys, so here's the question. What do you think is more hurtful? And then I'm gonna say the question first, and I'm gonna tell you where I got this from. It's a movie. All right. So, what do you think is more hurtful? To tell someone you wish you'd never met them, or that they were never born? And this is either or. You could say what's more hurtful to say, or more hurtful to hear somebody tell you, like somebody telling you that they wish they never met you, versus that they wish you were never born. Right. So here's what happened. The other day, I was downstairs, and my kids are watching Baby Genius or something like that. It's an animated movie, right? And the brothers are fighting. The baby is the little one, obviously, and he has an older brother. And the older brother says, the baby says, "I wish I never met you," with a grown man voice, right? And then the older brother says, "I wish you were never born." And he was so hurt by it and walked away so sad. And I'm like, well, why do you get to say what you said? I wish I never met you. And that's your brother, first of all. So the only way to meet him is for you to come into the world, whatever. So that's why I said, what, I think I wanna discuss this. I want to debate. So I think everybody on here pretty much kind of said
basically, you're saying which one cuts deeper?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Monique said never born. PG said never.
I say never born
you said
too.
Never born.
never born. Okay, you said never met by mistake. Okay. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I think never born is probably the worst thing. Yes. But Monique, go ahead. You go first.
Yeah, never born is like you're basically saying, I wish you never existed. Like your existence is like obsolete. Like what you mean? Like how are you gonna say that to me?
Yes,
It's almost saying I wish you were
dead.
AD.
Or-
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's close to saying that too, in my opinion. If you said I wish you were never born, you're basically saying I wish you would die. That's how I feel. It's close. It's
that's true. That's true. It's kind of like it's kind of like a easy answer, I guess. But I was just, when I watched it, I was just like, why can you say something like that to him? Like, why is it?
Both comments are hurtful, but like Moochie said, which one cuts deeper?
Yeah,
is born.
Yeah.
Born one, yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Moochie.
I feel like the born one cuts deeper because, like she said, no exist. Like you wish the person didn't exist, never met you. Yeah, I could be somewhere else with somebody else's child. So that's why I say the never born one is the one that cuts the deepest.
Yeah. Mike Conley said, I'm good never meeting you, but not being born. Yeah, it's a lot. Candy Love said they are related. So I think when you're related, it may cut even deeper, But what if somebody's not related to you and they was like let's say if it was your boyfriend or your best friend or something, it was like, I wish you were never born,
It still hurts. That was still
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, pretty girl.
Yeah, I mean, telling somebody that you wish you were never born, that's hard, because saying you never met somebody, okay, that eliminates, expresses how I feel about our interaction. But saying about never born, that means, every other interaction with every other person that you've had, is non-existent, is not important. Even your mere existence is unimportant. So I feel like just kind of expressing how you feel with that relationship with that one person is a lesser blow than versus how that person exists in the world.
Yeah. Big Wolf Status says never met, because that means they wish they never crossed paths and y'all once had a connection of some sort. Yeah, I mean, that's why I think both of them are hurtful. That's why I asked. But yeah, when you like Monique was saying, somebody telling you that I wish you never born, it does make you feel like they're wishing that death upon you or whatever. So I do get it, but also I wish I never met you is like, yeah, screw the connection that we had, screw everything. You freaking ruins my life. I hate you. All of that, right? But I think never born is probably the worst, but I just wanted to hear what other people had to say. I said this already. Is it Alien? I'm sorry how to say it. Ask yourself if someone tell you I wish you were never born. Yeah, that's what it said. I said you could say it both ways, whether you tell somebody that or you received it, which is worse. It's all, Tina says, saying I wish I never met you would leave an opportunity to make someone else's life happy. Yeah, that's true. But whenever being born, it takes away that opportunity, right? So yeah, that's true. All right, that was pretty much that, guys. I just wanted to throw that in there. All the other stuff was really a debate. I didn't really have much for that. I just wanted to throw that in there because I saw that and I was like, oh, that's kind of is. I don't want to say it's cute because it was. I mean, it's cute because it was a little animated thing.
Yeah.
But then I was like, wonder what everybody would have to say about that. All right. So anyway, guys, let me know what's coming up on your channel. We're about to get out of here. Pretty girl, can you let us know what's happening? Thank you. Please hit that like button, share the video as well. Thank you so much.
Brillo and I just dropped episode 2 of the Pretty Thorough podcast, so please check that out. We air live on Fridays at 8 p.m. I'm doing an Into Deep movie review next week, so please stay tuned for that. And we're reviewing Power season 4, episode 10, the Raina's death aftermath. So that's on Wednesday at 8:15. Yes,
It's gonna be good.
That's when it got heartbroken for me. It got dark too.
Mhm.
Okay. What about you, Mo?
So yesterday, me and Nita did our reality TV talk. So you guys check that out. And then coming up will probably be some hot topics probably coming up soon. So y'all just be on the lookout for that.
Okay, awesome. Moochie Scoochie.
I just did hot topics, and also I have coming Run the World. I have documentary day that's coming. The Lawrence Phillips documentary is first. That won the vote, and though that's coming up next, and the Wonder Years.
Yay. Well, Big Whoop says that anyone see the blackening? I think Nita just did a little non-spoiler reaction. Go over and check that out. I haven't seen it. Thank you, Kendall. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I love you all, Kendall and Big Wolf Status and Tina. And Candy Love, LSW, Elion. I hope I'm saying it right. All Lion. I think it's All Lion. Al Lion. I don't know. EQ.
It is a lion in the Abbey, so maybe it's all.
Yeah, it's a lion, right? Okay. Lil Rock, thank you so much, guys. So what's happening? I believe we're doing The Wire on Sunday at 8:05. Okay, and hopefully we're gonna do it again on Tuesday. We shall see. Stay tuned. Keep your notification bell turned on. Okay. Yes. Love you guys. Have a good one. Take care and be blessed. Bye bye. Good night. Good night, Mike Conley.